Welcome to the SlashCo Volunteer Guide. Slasher entry, entity. Slasher type, Umbra. Slasher difficulty, moderate. The entity is quite a loud slasher, making a distinctive clanging sound as he walks. The entity is a surprisingly docile slasher, only attacking the player if directly observed. Oh shit! Even though the entity usually only gets angry due to being looked at, he will also get mad at you if you stand in his way. The entity will follow footstep noises, so make sure you quiet down whenever he's nearby. When hearing a noise and investigating it, the entity tends to speed up his pace. He also quiets his footsteps down. This may make it seem like he's far away, but he actually might be right behind you. Sometimes the entity will stop moving to look around, or start sneaking. Do not look behind you to check if it is still there. There is a minor chance for the entity to slow down and quiet his footsteps, so listen closely. If you view the entity from too far away, it won't chase you immediately. Once it gets around flashlight range, however, it will start chasing you. If the entity has been looked at very recently, it will get angry at anything it sees, even if the player isn't looking at it directly. The entity will also get angry at any flashlights it sees during this period. The entity will get mad at you for looking at it with or without your flashlight shining at it. The entity doesn't seem to mind you following him as long as you don't turn around and look at him. When chasing a player, the entity has a special ability where he goes completely invisible. The only way for you to know that he's there is by listening for his laughs as well as the chase music in the background. When running away from the entity, it will outrun you most of the time unless you put walls in between you and the entity, breaking line of sight and getting distance away from him. If the entity is approaching where you are, make sure you avoid wherever it is you last made noise, as that is likely where he's heading. Since my exit is blocked off, the best course of action would be to find a room to hide in. Whenever you're hiding in this room, make sure you look away at all times. If you so much as look at him, he will corner and kill you. If the entity corners you inside of a room, do not panic. Simply get into a corner that is far away from the doorway and look away. He will leave you alone after a certain period of time passes. Though stunning the entity may seem like a good idea, it may end up getting you killed. If the entity is at a high anger during his stun animation, he will head towards the nearest survivor's location. Stunning the entity may work so long as you get enough distance away from him before he stops screaming. And that concludes this slasher entry. If there's anything I missed, please let me know. If there's any slashers you want me to do next, comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.